the nomination, he thinks he can win the race for the White House. It's a hit TV show, and it turns out some of its biggest fans of the action thriller series T24 are actually so-called neoconservatives. CNN's Carol Costello is joining us now live from New York with more on why this program apparently is so appealing to so many people. Carol?
Oh, is it ever, Wolf? You want to hear some descriptions of 24? Well, according to Newsweek magazine, it has a watchful, paranoid visual action. It feels real. If you watched it last night, it was scary and ridiculous at the same time. It is incredibly popular with conservative men. Dick Cheney is a fan, Justice Clarence Thomas is a fan. Why? Some say validation. Monday on the Fox television series 24, Terror in California. A mushroom cloud spreads over a suburb of Los Angeles, triggered by a mini nuclear bomb set off by an Islamic terrorist. Action-packed entertainment for sure. But is it more? Is it, as Newsweek magazine calls it, a neocon sex fantasy?
24 is just your worst nightmares realized. If 24 is true, then everything the neoconservatives have been saying all along is true.
As in a terrorist network working inside the United States, sending suicide bombers to subways and shopping malls, ordering up dirty bombs assembled right in California, and a hero, Jack Bauer, who is decent like John Wayne, yet often ignores international law, torturing terrorists to get vital information.
Jack Bauer is kind of a metaphor for all the great people that we have out there every day, really are, working hard to make us safe.
Carafano of the Conservative Heritage Foundation so admires 24's plots, his group sponsored a forum in June called 24, and America's image in fighting terrorism, fact, fiction, or does it matter? On the panel, terrorism experts, including Department of Homeland Security Secretary Chertoff.
And I think people are attracted to that because, frankly, it reflects real life. That is what we do every day. That is what we do in the government. That's what we do in private life when we evaluate risks.
Also invited Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas and conservative talk show host Rush Limbaught, who so loves 24, he's posted a review of this season on his website.
I am literally in awe of the creativity of the brains behind the program.
Feeling the neocon love of the program, possible presidential candidate John McCain made a guest appearance on 24 last season. The buzz is so loud this season, Gordon says he's starting to get a little nervous.
Nothing that happens on the show would ever happen like that in real life. So for neoconservatives to claim it as sort of the badge that they're right is kind of like admitting that something that you watch in a fantasy world is reality.
Fantasy or something more? 24 remains as popular as ever.
I could dive in something.
The Heritage Foundation wants to make it clear it believes 24 is in the end just a TV show, but its hero Jack Bauer does for the 9/11 generation what James Bond did for the Cold War generation. Something to think about, Wolf.
I can't tell you, Carol, how many friends of mine are simply obsessed by this show. I'm sure you know a lot of these people.
Well, I love it.
Well.
I'm one of them.
A lot of people are. Thanks, Carol, for that. Still ahead, new developments in the case of the